Grand rising to each and every one of you. Bringing good tidings as usual. At the midnight of Monday. So no, we already early in the morning, 10 minutes to 1 a.m. on Tuesday. 10 minutes to 1 a.m. on Tuesday. Please, in case you lay your hand on this broadcast at any given time, just make sure you share it. I have one or two vital information to let us know about. So during daytime, the sun here not be small. So we might be doing short video for the now, or anytime we are late, can do it, do a normal broadcast. But I just have one or two information to draw for us here. This is no longer time to shy away from the truth. For a lot of you can attest to this, that as the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, we are obligated to do our duty effectively. That's why we are in social media. We are not in social media like every other person. We are here for a specific assignment, particularly to protect lives, to make sure that we have restored, our dignity is being restored to us. The negative narrative of yesterday is being changed. So we are not here for any other thing rather than bringing good tidings, changing the negative narrative of yesterday, letting us know that where we are right now is not where we are supposed to be, and all of all that. So that's why we are doing millions of things at a time, and we are never tired. This very information I'm going to be giving out right now, it is very, very unique. Please don't take this as a joke, please. Do not take this as a joke. It's for ourselves. I think the book of John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son." Like to say, the love that God has for humanity, according to how the story we are written down, that's the same love I have to do. That's why I'm giving up my Isaac here, day in and day out, irrespective of whosoever that go to people and come and watch us and go and apply it. We don't care. We don't even know people we are saving. All we know that me, I don't want anybody die. The way people are dying, I don't like it. So that's why I was led this very morning. It's almost about 1 a.m. Tuesday, midnight. So let's quickly do this one, very, very unique. And organic food can help in our recent health problem. Now there is this woman in one of the women who were social media bourgeoisies who really promoted this very thing then. When everyone were to know, you know. So even there was a time he was having problem with Apostle John Suleiman. He was doing some certain expose about Apostle John Suleiman. So I guess it was after his first shot, he experienced something. Whether he go for second one or third one, I don't know. But one of our allies, spiritual allies, shared a video with me recently. After that woman might have battled with a lot of health issues, all was non avail. She have eaten medicine, the thing is not working. But what she have to do right now, she finally relocated herself to Nigeria. Maybe it was then her head come correct, say me, oh, but now I enjoy myself. So they were the same person who said, they were doing that and all. I'm not here to scold anybody, rather than no. What we need to start applying right now, the deal will be done. Even I was supposed to be addressing this very issue about Donald Trump. What happened in Pennsylvania, in Butler. I was supposed to be addressing it. That one is also referred to a scriptural verse of the Bible. So all what you are saying today, I told you right from the one that it is biblical. But it's only a fool still will still undermine what comes out of my mouth. That to say, As you keep on undermining what comes out from my mouth, this is not bragging. You are digging your grave. I am sent this. I'm not doing this one on my own. If I'm doing it, at least I should be aiming at, I'm going to make myself okay financially. At least I should be aiming at something. If you watch it today, some of the things I support is very ridiculous. See, 2020, I'm going to Donald Trump in your own. Who is paying me for it? Is anybody paying me for it? Or let's even assume, or did any of you call me a new thing? Be a pro-Trump? Or did anybody tell me, new thing? Be anti-vax? Nobody called me. I choose to take the other one because my father and my mother that gave birth to me, they were never slaves. They were never slaves. I grew up and met my father and my mother. They live a very unique life to its fullest. So if I'm a true son of my mother and my father, at least I should be able to copy one or two things from them. If you watch what Edo is doing it today, I think they've been able to turn the state upside down. They've turned the state upside down by what they are supporting. They have not been able to solve their problem, but they are fighting for the palace who have the old gods all over the world, who can command fire from heaven. I don't know what they are fighting for the palace for, but that is a story for another day anyway. Me, I'm coming for them. I'm going to hit them hard because the reason why they are not seeing what is coming, why they are so blind. They are juju not the same, and they themselves they are very myopic. Now, this very woman, after I might have bragged, so that they do to oversabi, I come meet her. As I meet her, go hospital. Oh, well, no avail. I get maybe now one of the follower content and so Bob. Now, organic food you need to eat now. Now, so that woman take bag and come on for UK. I be attending UK the woman there now. Now, so the woman take bagger. As we talk now, in Nigeria. According to the testimony, it was saying that's why she never said now injection cousin. But me I know. Because people where YouTube don't they pay. They can't say it. If you even say that, the people can arrest you. Or the people do you one thing where you don't expect. Because they will be feeding you. That's why if you reach time for you to create SAG, if you don't create time, they'll demonetize you. The very day world of now go know the secret why these people, some alien, they brought out themselves, they'll naked themselves tomorrow yeah, they are cool. Or my yogbalek be mwera te boy ni you. When I kunu waku. Because they will write you, please create an event. So this very woman, she didn't say that. But being a spiritual person and somebody who really fighting for humanity, she ran. I've had testimony people who are sick here. At the time they go home, they'll consider fine. Do you know why? The weather at home is better than the one we have here. The food at home is more organic than the one we have here. That's why we are going to be urging, particularly those state governments, even not because all these things we're using right now. I would have do a video or I will look for, I think Obaseki is already going already. I'm going to find out how I can be able to channel some certain messages to Ason Igodaro on what and what they need to do. Our people need to be encouraged in planting organic fruits. This is not time to build. We don't even need hospital for it though. We don't need hospital. Now GMO food, they cause our sickness. If the food we eat, we are able to produce it on our own, there is not too much chemical. There is not too much chemical in those food. You hardly sick. I've said it several times with that number. It is when our grandpapa, they last long. Now when our papa gonna start to do, because they Benin, you know, they'll come back chloroquine, go give their papa for village, ban vacuum. Anytime their papa gets more sickness, I will get one more idea do. Now they'll see me do. Once they enter UBT or enter St. Philomena, you know, GMO weaponized drugs in there. Nike some of our grandpa, but our own papa, for those of you that are very sensible, a chloroquine vacuum because all those drugs is not what you think. But any person see that thing today, that there is nothing wrong with our medical system, the pharmaceutical company, they are not the one, not by one. They have to say, you still have a long way to go. Now, when you say you are matured, what is maturity here? Maturity means that waiting people feel say you no go know, you don't already know. That's maturity. Maturity is not all about age. It's not all about where you from the come. That's why I believe we always make one parable. Or we knock by wagmo. The banokia wagmo ba. Obo han wan go no worry. I do tell most of our spiritual allies. Now I say today, I can discuss with anybody what principalities and power. Every man who was here, you get the way they take the see. Me and they see through frequency. Because if you spend quality time for cafe bar, you dey smell cigar. At the time you spend quality time in the presence of the God of your ancestors, you go to spoil anointing. This is what keep me going. What upper people will sit down to dream and tell you, I will see it through frequency. Now, talking about this genetically modified organism. If you watch it recently, after Pr0Bl inauguration last year, not being big gates, just for them to fulfill your agenda because a big gate. The reason why I'm saying this thing, in case when you hear it tomorrow, I'm not saying this for you to make you for today to say I do know something. I'm giving you for free. May you take no. So that if you want to lose emotion, you go know how you want to lose them. So that any person defending anything know that man we're supporting it or have a soy be. Now Brigade came, the clone Brigade came, just because of the agenda they have, which they have been preparing for 100 years now. Because Brigade father now first spearhead the depopulation that happens during that 1918. It was Brigade Papa and I said doing. So now they spearhead down. So to fulfill all righteousness or all evil way they get for man, they came to come and see Pr0Bl. Then before we know, recently we heard about GMO. Now, what has the effect of this very GMO? It's not good for you. So that this thing without intoxicating the graphenoside or the nanotechnology already in your system. So that to make sure their mission in your life is completed. That's why any person now will take this thing. As soon as you reach as one, the weather not going to make it to affect you again. Automatically you start eating good food. All supermarket today na GMO full for Jan here. That people like us for us to even buy banana eat now is a problem. We are just living as that. We are living based on our natural strength. There are some certain things you get from supermarket now, not be what you expect say go give you now, it go give you, particularly when you don't already involved for this thing before. That's why people right now who are really committed themselves, don't let money pay you. If now one seed of banana, let's say one day that this one will time 10 go day, that by 10 in like this my finger so you also so banana take the big. Let's assume now 15 now be the day that back buy for €5. Take the one way that 5 day will be organic for that €5. So that may you not go eat another thing. We're going to intoxicate your system. Now, let me tell you, give you the dictionary meaning of a GMO, genetically modified organism. Let me give you the definition for free. Our GMO, short for genetically modified organism, is a plant or animal or microbe in which one or more changes have been made to the genome, typically using a high-tech genetic engineering in an attempt to alter the characteristics of an organism. That's what they do. Now, if, for example, right now the seed from GMO, whatever, now take plant this very tree. Any fruit that is going to come out from that very tree is going to be GMO fruit. And what they are not doing right now, they have even advanced it right now to become hybrid. They are adding most to it. That's why the recent one now, they are carrying to Nigeria. These are not be normal GMO. You know, say now white come before, now will be the C. Before you know the Mocha Greek. Oka Greek is only the GMO. The one they recently brought now. That one, that is. I don't know as I want. I can't begin the one here. One. Even though you don't even take the injection self, you feel not born again for your life. That food can just castrate you because it is hybrid. Now, my way now, what am I advocating for? So that this thing will leave our society for good. Now, who is going to make it leave? We have a leader in this whole thing. That's why we are not in the same platform. Every one of us connected through frequency, energy, vibration, and consciousness. We have a lot of galaxies as far as this earth is concerned today. The Anunnakis is there, good one, the bad one. Just as well they seek bad king, good king. King Nebuchadnezzar was the one that stood against Isaiah in the book of Isaiah chapter 6 verse 1. Nebuchadnezzar was a king. Pharaoh was a king. Herod was a king. So did they see good one, did they see bad one? You just see some king now, you say Kabi see you down. Why we have a lot of alien king today? I'm a bugbear because they are worse than GMO. And one thing I'm going to categorically be letting a lot of constituents, a lot of Wobian, what they know about, they should be getting prepared to face what they are supporting, home and abroad. Everyone should be prepared for it. Me, I cannot be saving lives. Then one person is there constituting nuisance. Then a medibedi doladian. Whether we are whosoever is in a buonia. And then la medibedi nedore. No, you cannot treat yourself in that medibed. It can't happen. So that's that. Now, let quickly, I haven't gone that. Let go vis-a-vis to what Lagos state government announced recently that they are going to be taking away DANFO buses. DANFO, I guess it's not going to be all Lagos state anyway. Maybe some part of Lagos and these Keke and Pen and the rest of other things. There's in head in there. Now, one thing I'm perceiving, what are they trying to do? Is it the CBDC, they are trying to use Lagos? You know, Lagos is the most populated state in Nigeria. I think Lagos state is about 15 million inhabitants. The population of Senegal and Lagos be about 15 million. And to what we have been hearing, did they want to use that Lagos state as the state for CBDC or something? Now, if you're taking away those buses, let's even forget about the employment now. Where did this book come to eat? What kind of buses is he going to be bringing out? Is he going to be bringing it that you are going to start using digital ID or something? Is that what is loading? So is that what is loading or something? I'm not going to be laying too emphasis on this, but I just want to lay this foundation. GMO we announced taking buses away after a banned bike when he newly come in and all of all that. A lot of them struggle up again to, you know. I'm not talking about this very thing from the perspective of what they'll come to eat. What kind of buses is he going to be bringing out? Is he going to be bringing buses you have to use your ID to enter or something? And a lot of us doesn't really know the reason why they brought out NIN, National Identification Number, Identity Number or something. Now, a lot of person does not know. Now, to what we already understand about the CBDC is this. It's central bank digital currency. You are not going to be money in your hand. With what they have given to you, if you are able to meet up to it, then I know there's going to be a pushback anyway, but they have to use one or they have to do scare tactics. That's why I leave one of us that in that very country, what is going to be hitting Nigeria is going to be more than any other thing. If you watch what President Trump is passing through today and all the Republicans, thank God today, I think they are in weak casting today. They are in their convention. So Donald Trump has been nominated for the 2024 American election, and this his vice is JD Vance. That is the vice. So this is going to be making it the third tenure. This one going to be making it the third tenure. So I guess John F. Kennedy Jr., who was under him, because let me just quickly bring this one to us. Me, I don't use Pr0Bl too much. Now, because of what was on ground, there is no way this thing could finish under 8 years. That was why that very event of 2020 election were created. So that get one money, so that so that we'll have time to do some other things. For those of you that are sensible, I know the most daft alien today we have in the world is only those people that don't want to understand. Only what they understand is palace issue. They don't want to understand that they are the most useless, the most irrelevant people in this world. They are the one causing all this mayhem. We are seeing today all over the world because they are very senseless. If you check the motorcade of Donald Trump, a private person cannot have that such a motorcade. Go and check his motorcade. Everywhere in Japan, I don't know the kind of people we follow on TikTok or whatever, you know, or YouTube. Go and check his motorcade. Go and check the Air Force One is using. Trump is written on it. Go and check the motorcade. Go and check the security everywhere. And why are they always running after him? It is very painful that anytime somebody come and fight for us, we know they know who they fight for us, or we don't know, we can't tell that to be the same. That's why any person right now, we are talking on how people is going to stay alive. I can't really get it when they have not even said that. They don't know what is coming for them. The same thing that happened in 1963 in Texas when John F. Kennedy were shot. I will break all my information here. You confirm later or when John F. Kennedy heard that his assassination had been planned by the deep states, then what he does was to prepare, he and his team, they prepared a humanoid. And I'm a city, not to tie. And he was going on the convoy on the motorcade of that was available then in 1963. Do you know they really shot him? They thought it was the real one. So similar thing that happened. So these are people will be assassinating any person that comes to want to come and liberate humanity. And if not because of the assassination of John F. Kennedy, Biafra War would have not happened. Biafra War that happened in 1967 would have not happened. So many of us just came to this world. We are just living. They gave us a narrative. As a youth, you have to kill yourself to have this. We do not know the meaning of human. Most people don't even know the reason why they are alive. You don't think the reason why you are alive is to just kill yourself for everything. No. This is suffering. This is not living. This is suffering. Our original life is not supposed to be like this, whereby one person will just make law. Go and look at a Cliff Swab of World Economic Forum. It was not elected though. It is just a private institution. If not because he were even arrested, now for the eat, now they will force you out of your will. Who elected Bill Gates to carry GMO food to Nigeria? And you are there, those aliens are there. Pr0Bl is receiving GMO food, signing Obo into law. You are not speaking. Now, who elected Bill Gates? Then you see your leader carry up their barrel and sign anything on your behalf. Then you also go mumu. You cannot reason like Newton. But we are team mumu pass. You couldn't know, you cannot differentiate between bad and good. How can somebody still want us to live the life of 18-something, 13-something, 12-something? A lot of people feel that they drag them in, they go palace, so as if saying and law. That's not your core value now. All this is were weaponized. Indoctrination is coming to an end. Weaponization is coming to an end. That's a topic for another day. I don't know what's wrong with us. One person will not bring us something. This is what we are seeing today. There is a written constitution already. You were created with a constitution. Now, for those aliens that felt they know the Bible, what does the book of Exodus said? Exodus 20. Verse 13 there, what did he say? He said, thou shalt not kill. It is not lawful for anybody to kill. Now, a given organization or a given country will now have their own constitution based on our natural core value. Now, if you read Article 6, Section 3 of the Nuremberg Code, what does it say? It says nobody have the right to force you out of your will to give you anything when you does not accept it or permit it. That's why for those of you who have visited hospital, maybe they want to do your operation. Either maybe the husband, they want to do the operation. They'll say, are you married? Where you are married. They'll say, do you have a brother? Are you close or where you are close? They'll go call and come. Make that person come sign. Or maybe now for the people will be saying, man, maybe their wife want born for hospital. He want born through cesarean. They must tell you the husband, come and sign. You have to agree. Or they'll tell the person, say, look at what we are going to do. Excepting on emergency that it is between life and death. There is no time to even sign any paper, rather than the doctor has to switch into action. If the doctor even switch into action at the end of the day, say you don't see like the way they take care of your body, you would have been able to deliver normally. You have the right to sue the doctor. The case will be in court. In most cases, you can also win the doctor. In most cases, you can also lose. But if you know that you are convinced by it that yes, the only option that was left was to, to do this very operation. That's why you must ask a question. We have our natural value that we are born with. It's inherent and inalienable. But if you check it today, in all indications, we don't have rights. In any form, and we don't want to have it. The people are chanting, I head of Tagan Lion, I saw it today with his ugly face. People that has more even second ego because of the human being in then I was sago. No denuwa. Deti mondore dedo, mondore dedo. Akaramasata. Awa amwe katapila wa amu. That none of you will remain that state. Because I begin to see that the inhuman, these people, the mentality that they has. Somebody that came, you sold off slavery, you invaded the people, you bring indoctrination, you weaponize everything, and then we are weaponized. Today, you think it's our core value? But go and look at history of what happened to Ogi, so nobody talks about it. But do you know one thing I'm happy about? I'm only doing this very one based on what God has let in my heart. A core value me. That's why I'm not segregative here. I would have supposed to be the happiest person. Do you know why? If I were to be having sense like them, the reason why there is too much sickness right now, 3.8 megahertz. 4.0 megahertz. Now, who is fighting it? The same trumpets that the film you watched the other day that he were shot. That was how they wanted to kill him. Imagine a man, 70 years in Ogbewagbon, for example, Omarade, no criminal case against him, but under 4 years. Impeachment host number 1. Impeachment host. They wanted to impeach him twice. He have attended about 91 lawsuits have been filed on him. 34 felony can charge. Indictment have been done under 4 years. Now, why was all these things happening? It was happening because he chose to fight for humanity. But really, I want to ask Edo Alien this very question. Very simple question. Are you people really sure you are a normal human being? But I have not really seen any of you do something like a normal human being. No, in this whole world, why problem? That you don't even know what is coming. That Nigeria to be used for test run. You don't know what Europe here is almost settled now. Europe right now is almost settled. The patriot they are fighting. Why fighting Europe? All of you by now, why you are Mopa stop it. I don't even know when Warak Bomba. All of you, I don't know why you are alive. How can you be alive? You are why the importance in why you apart from to just create unnecessary tension? The palace is not going to remain there now. A Beckham Palace is here now. A Vatican raw. A London Bridge is here. I don't know what is wrong with you people. Now, Edo Alien, get this clear and no peace. It is salvation for humanity. All these things were created by human to enslave co-human. God is tired. The Anunnakis, the Nibiru's, they are tired of seeing you from up that you are enslaving your people. Must your will be done all this why? Then you guys have a father there who is not productive. Nothing stand for. They are not receiving bullet for anybody. A man was almost killed on the 13th here because why are they hunting him? Why are they witch hunting him? What's your man see my name? Why is the white also witch hunting me? Why is Newton telling people where I will keep on saying it. A bullet now I have nothing to lose, guy. Where am I going to die now? Now you this world the pain. They are the one that also created this fear. Was some of one can be problem. You don't transit it. Or work you have a place where you belong. I pay like people though. You live better, you live wherever. Depends on your good deal. But here we are. I was watching one of our brothers TikTok today. You see people talk anyhow. I can't get it. So when I say now, none of you useless Somedo alien is even seeing working now magadology. This very 3D Earth is coming to an end soon. Medibed is loading. Things are changing. Why are you people mentally brand? Why did they Europe weekend at all? Why do you think the war automatically ubiri? Or you know fade before? Do you think he fade because Saramasa? I'm not here to come and put fear in anybody's body. But one thing I'm saying that if you find out that your condition is getting worse, fly to your country, Africa, and take care of yourself. If you find out that your condition is getting worse, leave this very environment until when it is good, we will call you to come that things are not fine. If you find out that your body system or you winner, because these days if you go to hospital, doctor is going to tell you lies. He's going to tell you what is not. That's what they are going to tell you. They will never tell you the true thing. They'll be going to put you into different thermotherapy. What they are going to be giving, they lie to you. Even when you are even trying to tell them that look at no, they will tell you it's not that one is wrong with you. But we're not even nowhere. Just fly to your country, look for money. Day 4 months, 3 months, go and eat organic food. And we are encouraging our brothers and sisters at home. I'm going to be, as soon as I'm a little bit relaxed, I'm going to be putting a call through to different villages to see if we can still get some organic food, organic crops. We should go into organic food. Any government that must say right now in Nigeria should put a call through to us. Let us give them some advice on what to do. The era we are right now, I'm not a legislator. I'm not a House of Rep member. They were supposed to be work of the House of Rep members. How which maybe 1 or 2 persons we draw close to us, what they would have do for their constituency today is to make sure they encourage the farmer. Please, Miami on day. I wait to go no what about. You call, go to their farm. If you call you can start, for example, now like on with your case so ave yako. Why did the rio do go do? I have your next season or we carry the baby yako. That's how we are going to get rid of this thing. It's not about building hospital here. They have the best medical system abroad. Why me wanna see me fede? Why me want walk me do see me do fe me ameni ojegbe? Or igaga kekan. Because the more you are taking the drugs, the more your body now become something else. The more your body now becomes what they want it to be. To now be conformed to that drugs. If they are going to make sure you are an hybrid, because the organic system we taking then GMO do pollute ya with the medicine they are given to you, automatically you are it. That's why they say today cancer key. When we are growing up, do you hear of cancer? How many of you hear of fibroid apart from we don't like bone? How is fibroid created? A lot of us don't even ask questions. Why is it that here abroad they have the best medical wherever? Go and look at the way people are dying. Or in one alien woman this thing. Things is in this whether jackpot platform or so. She cried out and was saying you know say before some Nigerian alien come cry out, you know say the thing don't reach their ear because they are senseless because of monetization. Now the woman said that the thing is becoming too alarming. That this I don't know the forum they said they belong to. That for quite some time now people are just dying, and mainly these very people will don't use jackpot on, you know. And the woman were addressing the issue, made them suffer the work. You they give yourself time. I make another bowa. Unweri ma wo you gboni munagbe. What's in a feeling managbe me? Me magbe 100 naira. Unwe munagbe bespe. E you ke pa munanagbo man. Now, instead of our people all have to be on deck and find out, look at the cause of this problem. Nobody today still know what is going on. How are you going to get solution to it? All these people responsible people, we are waiting for you to start speaking out so that these people know you can hear you. But nobody speaking. The woman romance it and romance, and he mentioned almost about 10 people in this very period of time. I know somebody who left a platform. One now see UK platform too, because of that. If you guys are not ready to look for what is killing our people, and let's follow it up. Now we are very happy. Which work would you work and work no bomawa? Me, it may work good job now. There are some jobs you enjoy doing it. Then I will give or are you mad? Once you are exhausted, you are exhausted. A normal person have a working capacity or can always say, okay, now yeah, if you do it, you go house. Even at times when we get some job, okay, me I just do one. You be like now let's start how they call them. I don't know what you people call it in the UK or America. Would they call them let's start here? That is as you take work now, so they'll pay you. You work according to your capacity, you go home. But these people will come. Small children get one time, small children you consider they die. Some they die for Spain, they die for Germany. Some alien, they want to do video, and parents, make sure you always watch out for your children. Always take them to hospital. Now, have you ever one day asked yourself with your knuckle head and your senseless head, that snake in the logo of World Health Organization is in the logo, is in the logo of our hospital. That snake, what does it mean? What does that snake mean? We don't even know the meaning of the healthcare. They cannot. If they are treating you for headache, in 10 years' time you are going to be having, they cannot treat you for free. Any medicine you take, it cure one, yes, it cure the headache. What is the next thing it's going to be doing in your system? That's what matters. Now, all these pharmaceutical companies need to be wiped out. The biolab way de Nigeria, not be Josie Trudeau no let me not be the founder. On another say na biolab de Nigeria. If they really allow us, for example, we are going to be having a patriot governor. If not this time, but our time is very close. As soon as our guy himself take over from right now, they will start writing letters. Maybe, I don't know whether we're going to be having support. I saw a girl. I know they like the way our people really do something. Maybe that girl is from UK or America. I saw that people are sharing that very girl's video. They write for the video, say, now waiting God they punish UK because of what they did in 1897. The Benin, whatever they invaded. I look at my people, I laughed. Nobody could go and brought out the video I use in laying course on the same UK, where until we see happiness, they don't go see happiness. We not value our own. Nobody could come and cut it out and say the Archbishop of Activism said this thing that time and it caused them. No, one where do that do or worrying. On your worrying. They not go scot free with them. How many times have you ever even one day advocated of what UK, why will UK even come and invade you people? How many times? How many times? Not be artificial na the drag so. Anytime you have the artificial dank you want not believe one you about doing a akpon wo save vie sorry. On your yan losable. On your yan losable artificial of your yan losable. No why you lose you. The same UK was the one that masterminded a Beckham palace in Anawa Dwiko Naya depopulation but you were born we bonane. In winning Binoga Mowa. Senseless set of people. For them to give honor to honor is due for once. Okay, no. May not tie 2 years in a way UK deck because of what they did to humanity. You have a lose a copy, you know that I came out again and refirm it. Wamago video wa fian la dian. Ove wari muhian. E no sunu 1987. 1897. Why them? The same people you make boo when have loaded no one. Is it not the same people? Not be una servant. Not be their servant to not be. I did they not get control over me. I know my right. Tomorrow I know my right. More wine right me. No, I go, but wait for me. Let's work in Manasuno. Notice everybody just not be everybody the clone now. There are most of us that with our right spirits. That's why we could test anything here. Come and do this kind of video. The same alien they are there in UK working for 47 hours. I'm not better work but you what responsible what about the chance? E kun iragbon mo e mo pa be de be ti e bo ni me la mu gbe kun abe ogbe yana gi ehin in we do make references nene ni awo na be na wa pa gugun wa pa ge a o ge benu wa ya salo a plan e ya ni benu wa ya salo everything have be planned. I make up in wa do la video. People cannot fight for themselves. Automatic bow reviewer. Where I bleach on a bow remo. I will wire swimming on soon. Iragmo. And I will su dem one in my money. Wahola hori. Senseless people. You won't be baby. They always use sentiment for everything. A definition of what doing a game about life. That is a wrong definition. Wrong definition. Some persons are above the law. Why you UK compared with one of my man? A queen, there was a time, it's head of state in New Zealand, head of state in Canada. But the Canadian, they see how there are so many things the House of Commons they do on their own, or the House of Lords. Oh wow, you know. Why you cut it? Ah shit. I don't know. Let me see if as many people can say. So please, for those that have people in Nigeria that is already farming, tell them to take anything GMO. Let them strive. let them strive to make sure they get some organic whatever. Let them go into planting. If not because of this MAPC that I don't even want them to come and kill you in a dose, that's why any reasonable person should not be talking about APC because of their policy. If you have some, if you allow some certain person, for them to give you conviction why you must not have to vote for Aswan in PDP and OG, for example, these people already know. If there's any damage they are doing here, we're not sorry, rather than they are coming to come and repair. Particularly now, our government is the one that is coming. Our government, Orima or Idena, all this one is going to be wiped off soon. And it's going to start from here. Ibrahim Traore, he got the support of Donald Trump. They used Putin. And project here help Ibrahim Traore. Niger would have not also succeeded. Guinea would have not also succeeded. Mali would have not also succeeded. If France is getting a boss, if you are talking about France, you are talking about NATO. So that is just it. So such support, we also need it. So by the grace of God, as soon as Donald, even before he comes, we are going to be writing letters soon. Whatever we can put in USB, we put it in USB. That's why any of these are fake video now. I did download some. I still have some video. You know how they wanted to kill him. Everybody that put bounty on his head. We are going to be uploading it in a USB. We send it across. So if at the end of the day, my work now, we are going to be sending delegate, my allies with different countries. We can go and stand and represent us. Then we can send a picture one to anywhere. We send that video to. Okay, now what do you want us to do for you? Now we want money. What do you need? So they will do it for us. Particularly the new air that is coming. Anunaki might permit killing. The Nibiru don't permit the killings. The Galactic Federation, Donald Trump, a space force in all carrot. A spaceship you are do one having a way, so now we're wagging a spaceship you do one. A spaceship you do. They're already here watching everyone's shenanigans and who is a psychopath. That's why I see a doily now. You were here. I just look them. Very senseless set of people. Very senseless. I don't know what's their problem. They think a woman, man, you know. So there's nothing as good as whatever thing you are doing in life, you do it with utmost joy. If you are fighting for freedom for people, fight it well. Because whatever thing you are doing right now, you are not only doing it for only yourself, you are also doing it for generation to come. Let's assume now our fathers tried their possible best to make sure things are fine. Today we have a lesser work to do. Which is already coming. If it is not going to happen, I won't say it. I won't say it. Donald Trump have already promised 10 more new cities. I can build in America 10 more new cities. Let's assume now each of that cities, some of them will be, let's say, if it contain 5 million, some will be 4 million, some will be 3 million. You don't know something. That's why I'm urging everybody. I think the best man in the whole Africa, if I may say, or let's say from Nigeria, because only somebody that can come and tell you what is to come, make a thing they boy you so that a better life in on day you can also be a part and parcel of it, you know. I'm only the person. I'm only the person the world have recorded. Because it worry we man. If I've advocated for something, instead of our follower to go and look for that video and cut it, they will never cut it. How can one man do this? A video man no way everyone is just following for following sake. Because the way we behave at times I'm just dumbfounded. The way we behave at times. This struggle at times, you need to bring out proof of what you have done. What about when we are campaigning? I don't know Donald Trump from Adam. I don't know it from Adam. People have supported today. I don't, because these are people, okay, very maybe when humanity make banana. Whatever you can do, you do it. I've even defended Donald Trump more than most Republicans with a card holder. I have. I have a reason for it. Even when he lose election, I was still with him because I know within the due to what information me TMA video. You go and comment when I give you information. Man, what about this question? I give information to people. No, but information we are reading with CNN. Information CNN does not work. So many person called me yesterday, even up to today. I still had the conversation. That was I'm not talking about then. Before, let's say some hours ago. Look at what happened. I have to be frank and share with you. Look, this is their next plan. What's the next thing is to kill the person. So now you know, why is always good people having problems? They always run after good people. And if you does not protect the good people, it's not everybody that have the mind to do this. No do alien today can stand. You cannot forge it. This is vaccinated moron. No soon. There was a day talk about Putin with tag. You don't know what Putin stands for. He's a hitter because me mention anyone. He's a hitter. He don't know ya combine Peter Biden or combine Donald Trump or combine Russia could be. Oh my God! Because of Pamna Muda this one why ya tie? Oh my name frequent man give me he. Where may you can't talk about if you are not spiritual, you know, where are you human being? What man not matter. Now frequency come to people that speak the truth. Why are normal human being here? A matter will be inherent in you, irrespective. That's just to know a normal human being. Then at the time, you always meandering. That imagine in a state that has a constitution. I'm about working now. If, for example, I don't bohini, I don't get work a session the loyalty or the judge ya bohini maheke. We are going to make an appeal in this case. Now, all of them will be talking. I tell you no soon. All they want to know that this man Mike no dey or Mike no dey no they appear before law court at all. I mean, make born here. Thank God you here though. I want to be in a place where this constitution. It helps. That was constitution of today is like the 10 commandments that's in the book of Exodus 20. That's the constitution. The same way, a replica, the same way God gave it to Moses. Before he came, the Aaron and the rest started doing another thing. The same way we have it as a core value. But in our it's our constitution. Okay, when we do any we are migrate slavery era. Slavery is gone. Our forefather gruesomely murdered for it. Most of them were exiled abroad. Adoya bewe bona. Adoya bewe bona. Also, we avye eimi noka wulone. Most of them ogbogba legamena atik binigbina. Okori megbina na hokutila. This mother, we are in Third World War, Magbenade. The very day you were born into this world, that was the very day you start fighting Third World War. Imagine. A lot of people think to live in this very world right now is not easy. You have to be very calculative. That's why the Bible we have always don't be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. What some of their devices? Have a method in yalo, have a phone in violadiana. Escuta sinaro no nada violadiano run since over 100 years ago. Because I know we don't do research. The Taterian Kaloene. Do you know the life of 100 years ago? None of us remember it again because our father, most of them, they were not even told. It reminds so much tell you what. It reminds so they don't even listen to news. I very imagine I VOA, Voice of America, and I listen to international news. Again, it's FM. When did FM come to Nigeria? VOA. I met my father. We're having this all those normal radio color than VOA W1 and BW MW whatever. Oh yeah, damn any news again. You want to know what is happening abroad. But we are still having some fathers who never knew about it. That was why Spanish flu. Most of our fathers were alive, but they couldn't tell us the story. 10 years from now, they don't even know whether they were the population agenda because they were building their useless houses in Nigeria. They don't know about it. Now tell me, how will such a parents ever grow? How will such a family ever grow? And this notion that they have, we are wrong, and have you when you authority, that's what they are saying to that their generation. And today God will punish all of you that want us to remain as a slave. I don't fight it for you to be, but don't force people to eat. That is your own. Or anything is your God. Let your God save you. If I'm going to call any person God due to his own antecedent penal and what he stands for, he's President Donald J. Trump. If we are going to address anybody like God, apart from that, oh, that God, they are fake. What are you doing? Somebody that set up a proactive measure. A man, no faith. One of the most richest presidents that have ever ruled America. He should be the richest. He's a business mogul. Obiana do he tahun. E siene na yaniwa. Wa total sugwa pata wani. Wa menu wajivo. I hake kan wa tifi. I mina wa mina. Oh, your children are vaccinated abroad. The nanotechnology giri en rere. Ichiche GMO wa sonani. You don't have a traditional food. Wame. Egbu wagbe. You are making noises. Why woman or mama gwaya the way your man woman gwayo? One same man you work with. Useless set of people. Let go and think and look at somebody not say Agmonaro. If not for Donald Trump, any person that does not believe in that woman Agbon, that to say who think. A reasonable person should know by now where somebody is fighting hard for our freedom. A damn is going to become in a lack of or maybe you have to expose them. Okay, and a man here. A name in that dollar, you have another dollar who you know say bananas. He never even expected the bananas Seviana. Or my expecting. Or he don't have a 2020. The military told him, sir, commander. This thing the way it is right now, get an ring election now because when the Pr0Bl came, the method now Obama and take a ring election between him and Hillary Clinton. The Q team Noga which was that is headed by John F. Kennedy. He and I intercepted, they couldn't ring it. That was what Kaboya did and they couldn't suspect in Russia 9-1. They couldn't ring it. He won the election. Now, because it was Dominion voting machine that they used, on a glitch, in some swing state, or a wild glitch in another one, Donald Trump had the real copy because a ballot paper, no, you cannot ring it. Okay, Wagiamu, Wagan one more, I set up. Wagiamu, so that we have all that time, near claim Messi, near Gbayotone, and Molo, the near Gbayoto, then from there can be doing arrest. Trump will officially show in 2021 by the military. Don't have Kennedy on a vessel, do you know, a new message. Yavembo or a bebo gimme. America have been under martial law since 2021. Donald Trump is the head of the military. Pentagon recognized it by the. Then you see a alien, they don't think. He wanna go amuwa. Wa me ne go land why. Who I am a problem variano wa except in me recognizable. Many new to do who bring over to book because these shenanigans. Anytime I carry a spiritual microscope, ya my set to wa a life in wa only my live. How can you want people to still live in the era of slaves? E wa you only man live up to today. E we born na go wa ira me ma bien say. Save this video ahead of me. Because a wickedness in humanity, at least, let's have a remorse for once. We are humans. I'm putting all these things here. Where we are coming from. You think this world is just like this? In 1963, after Agbe John F. Kennedy, for example, despite what to then what later happens? What later rosy? It was not rosy again. It was not rosy. Everything on hoa. Ni va boire que tout continue à faire couler les rien. That was why they created that war. Britain supported Nigeria to kill the Biafrans. Britain, they supported Nigeria. Then they do talking about the invasion of a name. It's like woman was agbele be slave yok below. Abi wa gamyo kan. The atrocity in Britain who that a Biafran people or demon. A invasion of do why because who was agbele man was salwa. That's why you guys were known as City of Blood. If there's any other thing in Wagmona, a project wa me wa a project now be my project. I must make sure something who I must pay even wow. Ariana wa na pay yo. A weakness wa bungwe. That was why God make me to stand. They bluff from entry Biafra. The same Britain wagena, but the same from Igbo useless people to the particularly the DO useless, the GO nyenyewu, the GO no gba. They are in Britain today now, supporting the same they are evil. Did what the same mindset now the canon was having. Oh yeah, I hit a Britain video doing the exposition. I'm a post support today. They stopped fruit from entering Biafra land. Biafra then they were powerful. They were the ones that were manufacturing their guns, their ammunition by themselves. Even not for the hunger. None of them they want to whatever. Any Nigerian whatever believe then any man have any useless people. Have a modern or modern of the party here. You want us to live the life of slavery. When some certain person were selling people out for umbrella, agwa be you agwa bunwa. One is supporting the nanotechnology of belowa. Any of you supporting it very shenanigan, a nanotech you on belowa, a new boy and go. No, you boy belowa. You live a life. And why you turn if you want repay? This nonsense must have to stop. Information. What disseminate information rubber? Everywhere it stands still in a do. No news. Apart from Osuhungu is a national item for this alien. Then you have most or nearly all of them is vaccinated morons. Man, no they know what. Nonsense. We have a woo sure we are yara. Yeah, we are giving a recipe, giving a remedy to see how we're going to remain this world. You are there doing shenanigans. You don't play lunatic. So let me come and believe in you guys. The video is okay like this. And the CEO Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. With that virtue, I have the right to say whatever thing that comes from my mind. A man from Edo State remain under perpetual bondage. For the benefit of everybody, including even me. There for the benefit of the world. I want everybody to be free because the world is big. Like Spain, I even had Delaware and Akbar. What were a few buildings with no raw masses, almost about 100 or something flat. That is under Nezera Gezera. Things will be fine. You have your own car. Who don't feel a dividend of being a human being? Or making anybody say anybody, at least you must have your house. Even on Wajena, or demonte 30 billion. Keke na pen balance a carry self. Women no munu. You feel it's normal any hustle be. I want me worry with destiny. All our guests today, they will be no destiny. No me dog no. All our guests today, they will be no destiny. Bera no me dog home. Or phone nebo marry destiny. Go and see all of them. They all make money. Who came me get we get na hina or to with a bond trade or benika or we moti na hin logo. Eya you work pakpata. But yeah, I tell a story in 1940, I was having 100K. I was. Imaginary illusion. I was one fed this. I was one fed that. I also so and so thing. I want us in a magba. Do you know what I Do you know what happens? If you just bring it, protect the kingdom of my protect away. About going to dig. But what are Mammy and I even in Lana Manyariana, area gamen, Hiveriana, Monya Boskina, Mowanyanena, Monteveno 7. When we don't know Robbie Boy, that might deport you. When no deportation. Useless people, no mama. We are saving almost about 8 million material, 8 billion people material massive. But it's not le vent bokhara quoi. 5 million working with do kekan vani. Et pas la cinéma line, wa shore unity a tien red doni. O ma line. Unity a tien road. Et kwe mouwa. APC Palace. Et Palace in a political party. But whenever it does not play politics. Any more APC. Are you bonusing the fingerprint? One every time I may blame, wa whole la whole wa bon. I'm done. Now you panty here. I'm done. So let me believe in you guys. I know I'm not bargain on my work. All the powers that control the heavens and the earth. I lift up all your children to you. As many that want us to remain slaves, slave of young we are woody. I'm going to start praying for your children soon. Because you ask one extended prayer and I'll give you one. Maybe that will make your head to be correct. They will ever remain slave for life. Man, where my slave in, God will give all the strength to get our liberation. When we were slave, we him, but you will die in that slave. When you see back when slave, you want to force people out of their will. And I've read books in all indications, even Nuremberg code. Error one day where you must be a slave under anybody. People subject people to slave during slavery and say, but you people want to bring it to this new era. If not do what say why asa. In nanotechnology, you know your boysi, or hang boy, or bo migu, or bo me, or tomoe. If I have an born of a palace, no innocent or free. When a woman what ye born of Beloa, I'm done on mama. Protected building. Oh man, this very man, he was almost be killed. What he had take be? What he had take be? We figure to where Ragman were jena. Abe robot no mama. I'm done. Sabo agun dig yeke. Ya rewe bo yem no sunu. Ya gu rewe bo. Manyare ana, I not be distant. Keme na van we arrive. No tomo balbe no work at you on daure. When no sunu. Todo when no sunu bagbo. Tira pa ya ombre. Talk to me like that, you working. And he made that soon. Même my government confess. Ya solo binu. Et nous, please, let me log out from here. I don't invest much more. Me no comparison. I do it and God will punish all of you. When we are waiting, I am peace in it. Today, we are there to peace. Even we are supporting you, have the law. Or vieni wa here, nonsense. Make contribution on anybody. Killings everywhere. We are protecting me. We get setting about. Association me letter heading already. Since I get my letter heading, I prepare it for 2020, you know. It's just for me to bring it out. Even in our translation, you have anywhere I want to go. Now this how they treat the translator. If it's stamp it. So let me believe in you guys here. See you guys later. Ciao.